again.
Now we're
Okay, but don't delete that recording because I bet that would be a funny
That's a
short.
good blooper.
Behind the scenes content, and it, like, don't you start shouting, "Don't do the slurs bit again," and then it ends. I know what content is. Road trip, road trip, road trip. That seems fair. You'll let us do some of them, though, right?
I have a tendency to do dumb voices at the drop of a hat, so we'll see how that goes.
We'll let you be the narrator most of the time. What do you mean?
What do you mean? What does anybody mean?
What does mean? Go for it. Just like me.
Does that make Zabby the wrong thing then?
No. I can have hunger for the right things too. What am I holding on to, love?
She started the recording.
Oh no!
My mic
Oof.
wasn't... Okay, there we go. Now my voice will be coming through on the stream. Hello!
Oh!
So
are
this whole
our
time,
voices
it
coming
was just
through?
us two, and
You already
Not
were,
bad.
yes.
Okay.
I am going to turn Has down ever so slightly, though.
what is audio mixing? It feels like my mic just goes up and down at a whim.
I mean, audio do be like that.
Listen, I never did audio when I was in theater. I only did lights.
And now I turn you down slightly. Okay, both of you say something.
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 Okay, now Has needs to go back up. Because it was turns out it was actually Void that needed to go down. Has, say words.
Beautiful.
Who am I
Words.
going down on?
Excuse me? You
Okay.
can't say that on Twitch.
And Polygeist.
Yes, I can.
A party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things. No, I'm not restarting the narration. Each of them were by themselves an agent of chaos. But together they were the perfect combo for hijinks to ensue. Who in their right mind would have agreed to join them on such a trip? Me!
Good question.
Me.
That doesn't look like me. That looks like Zabriel. Well, totally different.
What?
What?
No,
You typed Zabriel instead of me.
not this.
No, I'm talking about that,
comment.
that closing chat.
Yeah.
Oh. Hold on. I can't see the chat.
I've got 3 screens, which means I have advantage.
Can
I
you
can
swear
see
on
chat.
Diddy that you were the greatest Rizzler that ever lived?
Can you?
I
mean-
don't understand that sentence, so I'm moving on.
Listen. Listen, I have accidentally
You heard it
seduced
here.
multiple people, so...
You have heard it here, folks. Zabby lacks the Riz.
You shut up. I'll turn this car around even though
Okay.
I'm not driving.
I do have chat open now, so I'll be able to see what people say. I think.
Also, the
Alrighty.
chat message referred to me as Sabia.
But that's not any of your nicknames.
Is that like your sister?
I mean, maybe. I don't know. This stream is scuffed already.
How androgynous do I want to be today?
That one's mine.
What,
Has,
this one?
Has
Yes.
was selecting that one. During
Okay. I'll let you have Oz then. I'll be Amira.
You know, that tracks for you.
No slowing down. No.
Literally on fire.
Listen. I think Vicky is extremely cute, but Amira's fashion sense is more on point with mine.
Valid.
No, I'm
I've been
saying
wearing a lot
that
of
tracks
dresses
for
this
you.
summer, but that's just because it's incredibly hot and I don't want to put on pants.
And it's okay, C-Tech. I believe in you.
God.
Rond.
You saw nothing?
I didn't because this font is invisible. But
Yeah, the yellow is not easy to read here.
Let's hope this road isn't too bumpy.
okay, I think we're just going to go with the desert vibes.
Yeah. I mean, they're all good music.
Yeah, but I like the desert vibes. Was
Fair.
the road trip a dangerous idea? Yes.
No.
Was it poorly planned? Yes.
No.
Did we do it anything?
Yes.
Fuck
Indeed.
yes. For in the end, we were young and unafraid. And we were ready to start. Bam, bam.
Let's win this thing.
Okay. It's my turn to pick first.
Oh.
So,
Yeah.
basically, you've only played the first one, correct, Kaz?
Yeah, this looks different.
So this is very
Yeah.
different. We are much more collaborative here. Haru just subscribing to me at the start of a stream as usual. All right. Thank you, Haru. So yeah, this one's more collaborative. Basically, we're trying to get one of these stats up to 20 in order to get to our destination. It is collaborative.
Mm-hmm.
Our main turns are we take turns picking destinations and how to go about those actions. I want to go to a shopping mall because the 80s are back, baby! Holy, why is there a shopping mall in the middle of the desert?
Only
God
God knows,
knows.
Scott.
The
See,
shopping...
when we play this games on our own, I'm usually Polly, so I just automatically assume.
I was automatically
Alright.
leaving it for you, but
Go
I
for it
appreciate
then. You can be Polly.
I'll be Polly.
okay.
Haz
Hey,
can be
you handle
Scott.
Polly.
I don't know.
well, I like doing the Scott voice.
As the
Okay.
Polly person here, you can be Polly.
Look,
I'm
Listen,
also
as the lesbian
calling
here-
you as...
as
Yes,
the
you
lesbian
already
here,
have it
I'm
there.
not gonna complain about being allowed to handle Polly.
You...
Lulu.
I'm disabling this stream.
No!
The shopping mall. It's a place where you can sort of shop. It's a place where you can sort of shop online, but like offline.
Hey, look who's there.
You can feel young again by reviving the good old ways of having fun at the mall. Okay, we can go to the arcade. Arcades are pretty cool. We can go to the pizza parlor, which is also pretty cool. Or we can do stealing.
I vote
Stealing's
for
pretty cool.
Freddy Fazbear.
No, that's a different
No,
event.
that's a different.
And I'm not kidding.
Yeah,
I will point
so
it out
has-
to you if we find it, because it is my favorite.
yeah. And has 2 locations you get to choose from, and you get like a preview of what the options that you'll have there are. Each option, some of them you'll get to see a preview of a stat that gets affected. So like this one will always increase our stamina, but another stat will also be affected. There's that little sign that's up and down. Events that have up and down, one stat goes down, the other goes up. So we don't know what stat will go down. It'll depend on our choices in the pizza parlor.
Yeah.
And
then
what does stonks mean?
Stonks go up.
yeah,
You'll end up getting to choose like one of 3 options, and depending on which option you choose, a stat will go up more and more, but other stats will go down a bit as well.
yes.
Mm.
But that one's more of a choice of magnitude than of like what stat goes down.
I do kind of want to shoplift because shoplifting is funny.
Shoplifting is tight.
Stealing, stealing, stealing.
Causing harm to large corporations is always ethically and morally correct.
Yeah. And no, Haru, 2 of us are poly. I don't believe Haz is poly.
Not to our knowledge.
I could be
You
mistaken.
see, to be poly, I would first have to date.
That is not true.
Not entirely true.
You can be poly and also single.
I knew I was very poly before this all started.
Listen,
I was figuring it
can't-
out.
Why do all
Oh,
of you have to
not
sit
long
here
before.
and poke holes in my wordplay? I was just making a pun.
Because we're autistic.
Yeah.
I mean, I know you're very artistic, Lloyd. You make a lot of good art.
No, you misheard me. I said autistic.
Yeah, but you're artistic. And hold up, has somehow got louder.
It's just a function of my mic. It goes up and down
Yeah.
randomly.
I fixed it. As you're searching for the best store to steal from, you see your friend Valerie sitting on the center fountain and texting. She looks up and smiles at you.
Stranger.
Does someone want to handle Valerie, or will I handle Valerie?
As
Hey,
mentioned
strangers,
before,
what are you doing at the mall?
We on shoplifting?
smooth, Scott.
Don't worry. I won't rat on you. I'm also a big fan of shoplifting.
Hey, stealing.
It's cheap, it's stealing, and you get to stick it to the man.
She's doing the thing cats do where their eyes go huge.
The man? What man? Why is he so sticky?
Never mind. You guys are newbies at shoplifting, I'm guessing? Maybe I can help. Half the work is not getting nervous. Just vibe and no one will suspect you. Try whistling a jaunty tune as you shove shit in your pockets. Also, don't look suspicious. Avoid using fake mustaches. They're great for white-collar crime, but they don't really work for shoplifting.
Don't look
Don't
suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
suspicious.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be
Same
suspicious.
brain.
If you get caught, just pretend to be a time traveler from medieval times who still doesn't understand the concept of paper money or malls. Works every time.
Valerie's got great tips. The only thing left to do is decide what you're going to steal. What'll it be? And so, the stonks options are always funny because of the way the options escalate. You stole hearts back in your prom days, it's time to shoplift some hearts. Steal the security cameras, it'll pave the way for future shoplifting. Plus, security cam is the only things that the security cam itself cannot watch. Steal a store manager's identity, it's one simple theft that will automatically make everything in the store yours. See?
That's definitely how it works.
Yeah, that's what I mean about escalation with the stonks events.
The third one is obviously the werewolf idea.
I kind of want to steal the cameras. I think that's really funny.
Stealing cameras is very funny. I forget what series it is, but there's something about how like someone will steal everything that isn't nailed down, and if something is nailed down, they'll steal the nails, then go to step 1.
Meanwhile, in the camera room, 2 security officers are sitting around drinking coffee and staring at dozens of security camera feeds. Hey, Tom, one says. Camera 2 just went down. Should we go check on it? Wait, never mind. Looks like it's working again. But why is it showing footage of a desert? Beats me.
Beats me. Beats me, Tom says. Did the corner of that store always look like a desert? Probably climate change or something.
Camera 12 is down now. Wait, it's back on. And it's showing footage of a bare butt.
Hell yeah. Weird. I didn't check with the managers. Maybe they added a butt section to the shop?
Now camera 13 is down. No, wait, it's back. And it's showing a weird crayon doodle of a blue girl and a purple cat. Saying, we stole your camera, losers. Winky face.
Shit, Oh, that's not Tom.
Wait, we got mixed up. Shit, we've been had. We got so confused. Grab your gun, Tom. We gotta run down, track those fellas.
Listen,
Work,
climate change
guys.
is confusing.
It'll be easy as hell to shoplift without any cameras to spy on us now.
Stop! Some security officers shout at you. We're looking for a blue girl and a purple cat that look a lot like you. The main difference is that they're made of crayon. Have you kids seen them?
I think I saw them heading toward the craft store?
Ah, that makes perfect sense. They're probably having a rendezvous with their thieving crayon posse. Thanks for the tip, as you were.
I can't believe they're so racist against crayon people.
The security guards run off. It's concerning that your authority figures are so stupid, but it worked out great for you, for now. You lose -2 soul and gain +2 hype.
My time to shine.
Meme!
Yum!
Pet contest?
Or a different gas
regular
station
gas
than
station.
the other option we had to pick from. There are like
Look, we
7
just-
gas stations.
I thought
We-
the other one was a used car dealership.
Oh yeah, no,
Maybe?
you're right. There are, but there
Yeah.
are like 8
There are a
different
bunch.
gas stations.
I think that we just started the road trip and we probably don't need gas yet. So let's go to a pet contest.
69 bottles of beer on the wall.
Haha, nice. Nice.
Nice. You're surrounded by pets of the highest pedigree, here to prove that they're the best of the domesticated animal kingdom.
Ow!
But you've got a pretty impressive good boy of your own who's ready to compete. Scott could win this thing easy peasy, but it might be his first and only chance to actually outsmart his competition. Question that remains is what category you want to enter him in.
Talents, obstacle course, which is plus hype, or looks. Well, we're already moving towards hype, so it would make sense to go for an obstacle course with good hype, and it is probably going to be pretty funny to see Scott trample all over an obstacle course.
Also has one thing that's great about this particular game. Look at the good chibis.
They are
They are
pretty
great.
fucking good.
I like the implication that Scott could outsmart even a normal dog. Because we
But-
both know that's
But look
incorrect.
at Scott in the dog
well, depends
costume.
on the dog.
Is that a
Uh,
costume?
We'll see.
It might be him transformed. I don't know.
I assume that's him transformed.
Either way, he looks funny.
Scott is a very good and handsome boy.
You all enter Scott in the pet contest. He's very excited about it.
Awesome, bro!
This is awesome, bros. I've always wanted to compete in a pet contest. I'm 50% wolf, 50% man, and 100% psyched. You are too. You survey the room, sussing out the competition, and spot none other than Dahlia signing up to get registered.
Ooh.
Meet Astra!
Hey
Has-
guys!
do you want to be her?
It's fine, go ahead.
Hey guys! I'd like you to meet my pet, Astaroth. I found him in my septic tank. Isn't he the cutest? Okay. You're not sure if a huge beast that can eat you whole can be described as cute, but you're not going to upset Astaroth by disagreeing.
Astra, get fancy!
I mean, I don't think I need to do that line. Astaroth surely makes a face. Is it fancy or a thing of nightmares? You're not the one to judge. The judges are. Ha ha ha! Great job, buddy. You'll be the belle of the ball for sure. Have a treat. Dahlia feeds Astaroth something you convince yourself isn't a severed finger.
Definitely not.
Good luck, you guys. Hope we can still be friends after I kick your asses at having the cutest animal. Dang, are you guys sure I can win this? I know I'm a handsome boy, but the competition here is surely cute.
I see your point, buddy. I mean, just look at that lady's tortoise. The eyebrows on that thing. The turtle surely fucks.
Naughty.
And look at that fluffy orange kitty. Its face is grumpy, but also somehow aloof and mysterious. That cat's got some real big dick energy.
Your friends are not wrong. But how far are you willing to go in order to make Scott look more handsome for the next few minutes?
I'll go all the way. He needs no glow up. He's beautiful already. Everyone loves Scott for being a good boy, but being a bit of a bad boy is sexy too, given an earring to make him 5% hotter. Or this forbidden transmutation circle can turn Scott into the hottest creature on Earth, a bartender. Listen, Scott is a good boy, and I just want to encourage him and make him feel better. Look at how sad he is. He doesn't need anything. We don't need to do anything. He's beautiful already. He's a good boy.
Thanks, Void. That's nice of you.
Yeah, but this isn't the time to be nice. This is the time to win! Like, I'm pretty sure all of these pets were beautiful already. Even Astaroth was cute, and I found something friendly at the bottom of my shower drainway. This pet contest isn't about already being cute. It's about dressing your pet up in a funky hat, or a feather boa, or a rad toupee. To think we missed the opportunity to put Scott in a rad toupee!
Oh man, that would have been great. Is it too late to do that?
Unfortunately, yes. Our lives are ruled by answering a singular prompt and then living with the consequences. Sorry, buddy. You want a prize for being nice, Void? Fine! Have +1 soul for reaffirming Scott's self-confidence or whatever. But now we have to live with you playing the nice card for virtually no gain. God! I mean, if you didn't want to participate in the shallowness of a looks-based pet contest, couldn't we have just chosen not to compete at all?
Scott loses to the grumpy orange cat with the massive
Aw.
DDE, and you lose -1 height. Damn, nice guys really do finish last.
Oh, poor Scott.
That's getting clipped.
Remember your driving lessons.
Okay, now Haz, you can pick the rodeo or the farm.
I'm here for the
And
hype.
that's why I can never go back to that bakery.
Whoa, no wonder.
Rodeos are an exciting celebration of all the best parts of cowboy culture. Horseback riding, calf tying, steer wrestling, and eating an obscene amount of pulled pork. There are lots of events and exhibitions happening today. Which do you want to see?
Lasso tricks.
You and your friends sit down to watch a lasso exhibition. It really caught your attention. Get it? Get it?
Lame.
God has run. Yes, we get it. Repeating a lame pun over and over doesn't make it less lame.
I don't get it.
I'm sorry, I don't think that at all.
I didn't get it. Let's get this lasso show started, y'all. The exhibition announcer says. Our first performer here is everyone's favorite cow/boy, Morty the Minotaur.
Oh,
Your
bye.
sexy challenger approaches. Who's ready to see some luscious
Oh my God.
lassoing? Forget vinegar or honey. I'll catch these flies. with my
Dude,
thick
why does he have
rope.
star-shaped cutouts on his ass?
Morty catches flies with his lasso. The crowd goes wild. Then he uses his lasso to catch the common cold. The rodeo clowns even bust out a microscope to prove it.
It's impressive.
Then he lassos the remote control, a modern trick for the sedentary cowboy.
Even more impressive somehow.
As a finale, Morty lassos his own bulge. It's honestly surprising he didn't do that sooner.
Aren't I a catch, everyone? because it seems like I've used my lasso to catch your eye. Thank you all. Every day I'm humbled and occasionally aroused by your praise. It's an honor to be your unbeatable lasso champion.
Unbeatable, huh? We'll see about that.
Nice.
Hey, Morty! I bet my friend Hazron could beat you in a lasso off.
What? I never lose a lasso. You're on.
Morty lassos you onto the stage, amidst roaring applause.
Time for you to prove yourself, Hazron. If you're lying about being the best, I'll use my lasso to catch you in the act.
You weren't prepared for this, but life's funny that way, you suppose. Time to perform the ultimate lasso trick.
Oh my god. Hazron, how are you gonna choose between the pun or Shibari?
I like
Good
the
God.
pun.
Listen, I always go for the pun. The catch-22. That's such an advanced trick.
What is happening with his leg in that last picture?
Are you sure you don't want me to intelligently guide you through it? Everyone could get hurt if you fuck this up.
Morty hands you the lasso and presses
Oh my
himself
God.
into your back, holding your wrists, showing you the intricacies of this trick. Sploosh.
It's all in the wrist movement. You gotta flick it at the end of the toss like you're flicking an erectile.
Oh my god. Morty,
But to really
why are you
pull
the
off a catch
horniest thing in
22,
this game?
You gotta engage your magic. Open your mind to the concept of infinity and all the abstractness in between reality. Visualize the mighty Ouroboros, the legendary snake who ate his own tail. It's secretly an ancient arcane lasso symbol. Snakes are super common in the arid Wild West.
You do as he says and feel your lasso begin to vibrate faster and faster. That's weird, but hey, everything seems to vibrate when Morty's around.
I think you're ready, Hazron. Let your lasso fly.
You do! Your lasso encircles itself, climbing higher and higher into the sky, until it's grown into a huge spinning loop towering over you.
You did it! You crazy son of a bitch! Behold the mighty Catch-22, the lasso trick that catches all of reality!
Pum pum pum!
That's you, Haz.
Isn't that a little dangerous though? I feel weird. Like the lasso is opening a void inside of me that I'll never close.
No, Void is
This is
the other
fine. I'm
person.
already a shadow person.
Yeah, I'm over here.
Duh, it's dangerous. But you can't solve every problem in the world, Hazron. Sometimes you gotta ride things out, sensually if possible. There's not much I get left to do but wait for the lasso to exhaust itself, or for all of reality to be hog-tied into a shape unrecognizable to us. One of the two for sure.
Cool, not your problem. You gain +2 height for your physics-defying trick, but you lose -2 magic.
Let me untangle my tentacles first.
Me! Okay, we can go to the art exhibition.
Yo!
Is paint a splatter or clever critique? Or we can go to the ranch.
Is Sabby a horse girl?
Art, 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 art! Ooh, art! Do you think they'll have anything in blue? I like blue.
Such a good boy.
I agree, Scott. Blue is a good color.
Art is beautiful. Art is emotional. Art is raw, unfiltered. Exploration of the monster condition.
Such inspiration.
Art is apparently painting a white stripe on a blue canvas and charging $40 million for it.
Sometimes it is.
Time to get cultured. What do you do with the art exhibition? Display your own art? Interpret the art? Attend an artist Q&A. Panels are fun! You go to the artists hosting Q&As today and are surprised to find...
Liam de Leoncourt. Honored to
Indeed.
meet me.
It's...
Oh.
Has if
Go ahead.
Okay. Indeed, it's me, your friend Liam, the aloof vampire. Now aloof vampire / renowned artist. For my nature as a vampire is forever married to my nature as an artist.
Whoa, you get to put your art in a museum and be annoying in front of an audience? This must be the year of the Liam.
Weren't you nervous though? You know, talking in front of a big audience and all that? Are you kidding? I've sharpened my oratorial skills and devices for decades. I've mastered everything from lethal alliteration to the triumphant apostrophe. And I've learned tricks of non-verbal communication, such as never turning to look at your presentation while you're talking. It makes you look unprepared and childish, not to mention the mercilessness of art critics. They'll stab you tenfold if you dare show your back and weakness. Anyways, I need to get back to the presentation room for sound checks. Let's meet up afterwards to get coffee and pass judgment on strangers. Liam dips. You go to grab the popcorn before the presentation and meet back up with Polly and Scott when you take your seats. They keep looking at each other and giggling. Suspicious. Greetings, fellow art aficionados. Thank you for coming to my Q&A. Before we begin, I'd like to give some background on my piece. My painting, titled A Think Piece on Think Pieces, is a postmodern abstract acrylic on canvas inspired by the dangers of targeted advertisements.
Oh, sure. The old art piece switcheroo, what a classic! Well worth the -2 soul pranking a friend.
Liam really gives his whole speech in front of that doodle. No one else in the room bats an eye. I guess you can make anyone believe that anything is modern art.
Look, I have snacks. Don't make fun of me.
I'll be taking questions now. No holds are barred. I will answer anything you can throw at me.
Psst, we did our prank, Zabriel. Now it's your turn. Ask Liam a hilarious question to throw him off.
The switcheroo is certainly hard to top, but here you go. Who would you rather fuck, Jackson Pollock or Vincent Van Gogh? What number am I thinking of right now? This is a me response right here. Does anyone have a question that's actually relevant to my artwork? Like my disruptive use of the color, or my unique brushstroke technique? Are you dodging the question? You said you'd answer anything.
Guess you're not a true artist, huh?
He's got a point, says an audience member. I met Mark Rothko once, and he could correctly guess any number someone was thinking. Yes, good artists always guess what number you're thinking, another agrees. There's clearly a direct correlation. Fine, if this is that important to you all, I'll guess the stupid number. Liam stares deeply into your eyes. Is he using magic vampire eyes? You can feel the +2 magic running through you. Liam assesses you inside and out, and pinches the bridge of his nose with a sigh. I cannot fucking believe this, Zabriel is thinking of the number 69. Nice.
Yeah, that sounds likely. Haha, nice!
Polly high-fives you. The art critic loses it. You really guessed it. He's a real artist after all. I could have proven that with my real art. Zabriel didn't have to turn my esteemed Q&A into a dirty joke.
69 isn't just a joke. It's a timeless hieroglyphic artistically rendering two consenting adults giving mutual fellatio and a carnal testament to human sexuality.
That woman is right, says another art critic. I never realized it before, but the number 69 does look like two people practicing oral sex. What an amusing discovery. Ugh, you guys are the worst. At least I still have my beautiful artwork to comfort me.
Huh?
Wait, what? This isn't my painting? What did you guys do? Bye-bye.
Time to leave.
What's our strategy?
Quick, while his
here?
back is turned.
Okay, so now, yes,
So
this
how
is,
does this phase
this
work?
is the intermission phase. You can go to see Noodles to trade stats for other stats. You can go to the bus stop to pick up a hitchhiker. You can go to the info stand to, I believe, call someone who will show up at the next stop.
Yes.
You can hang out with Polly and Scott to gain their buff and do a little conversing with them. Or you can hang out in the car, and I forget what that does.
You get to choose to be a careful planner, gaining 1 point in your lowest resource and losing 1 in your highest, or a risky traveler, gaining 1 point in your highest and losing 1 in your lowest. And everyone can choose that one in a single turn.
I want to pick up
But
a
everything
hitchhiker.
else is only 1 player.
The night is young.
Okay.
Bum, 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 bum,
I want to talk to myself.
5 minutes.
bum, bum,
Noodles.
bum.
Oh boy, I love noodles.
I always voice
Noodles.
Noodles.
Noodles pizza power.
Yes, you do.
Let's face it, this road trip is a one-way ticket to your painful demise. But hey, why not prolong the inevitable with one of my products?
So you get to trade one of your things for something else, for one of his things, losing 2 of a resource and gaining 2 of a different resource.
See, I
And
like
it
the
does not tell you which
credit
is which,
card is
but
likely
it's
money.
usually pretty easy to guess.
the credit card is likely
I'm wondering
money.
what Scott's next is.
That's almost certainly stamina.
Hmm.
That would be mind. So I think we have money, soul, stamina, mind.
Yes.
And then, let's see, totally legit. That's probably mind, because that's like a... Oh, it's a nobility title. That might be hype. Or maybe the horse costume is hype. I don't know.
Primordial soup.
The
I went to
t-shirt's
heaven,
definitely
and all
soul.
I got is this dumb t-shirt.
The soup is probably stamina.
Listen, I am nobility.
Yeah, that makes sense. Being money.
Thanks for stopping by.
I am now Sir Hazrond. How do you know I'll be at the next rest stop?
Let's do a little
Because
dance
we're
of
in an
love.
endless time loop, silly. See you in 4 more turns.
Quick break, then back on the road.
I'm gonna talk to Polly.
Of course you are.
Look, I'm a lesbian.
Her toilet, what?
I'm allowed her toilet wine. I guess we're talking to her about her toilet wine. Ah, yes, my precious toilet wine. I remember when I first saw a video online on how to brew toilet wine. I was all like, you can make your own booze? I was game. I've worked on my recipe for a long time now. It combines all the things I like. Understanding chemistry, sort of. Cooking, getting drunk. Winemaking does sound like a good match for you. I've iterated so much on my recipe. According to my clientele, the product has gone through great evolutions. From non-edible to hideous, then to terrible. I still remember the day I started to get comments like, this is fucking weird tasting.
Right.
Nice. Definitely better than non-edible, hideous, or terrible.
Yes.
Yes! Today I sit proudly over an average of, I don't know, I guess it could be worse.
Yep.
The sky's the limit, baby. I will get there. One day you'll see Polly's toilet wine paired with delicacies, served by expert sommeliers in the highest end restaurants all over the
Right.
world. I'll toast to that. Want to know a secret? These days I don't even make my wine in the toilet anymore. I started making it in the bath. It makes more sense, really. The wine ends up tasting better than when brewed in the toilet. At first I wondered if I wasn't betraying the essence of the brand, but this way I can even take baths in the wine myself. It's fucking relaxing. I just hope people don't mind. I'm pretty sure people will be cool about it. Fingers crossed. In any case, thanks for listening, Boo. Let me treat you to a glass of my delicious toilet wine someday.
Buddy,
You may pick up some notes of Polly's booty while savoring it.
I like it.
I wouldn't mind.
Chaotic energy! Wherever the prank masters go, hijinks ensue. Can you handle the consequences of their mess? Next week, all resource gains and losses from events are increased by 1.
Let's choose wisely.
My turn!
Your turn.
Beautiful. I love this character already.
Look,
You don't know anything about them. You're gonna love her more.
look, it was an instant choice. I don't even remember what her buff is, but I love Aravi. You invite Aravi to join your road trip.
Ravi Mishra, Slayer, and Adventurer.
You
You
seriously
think? Oh, go ahead.
You seriously think I would travel with you? I mean, I guess I will, but not because I like you or anything. Inventory hoarder, you've got to be ready for adventures. Aravi keeps buying all sorts of magical artifacts with your money. Next week, every turn, you'll gain magic and lose money.
Oh, that is. Oh God. If that's affected by the chaos energy,
I
That
don't think it
means
is
we-
because it's not from an event.
We're currently in the lead on Hype, which is Knife Land.
Knife Land.
Knife Land.
Although
Beautiful.
I believe we do have like the potential to go other places. Like
Yes, there are
if we
these
finish an
secret
event.
objectives.
yes, but we haven't hit any of those yet.
Your turn.
Wealthy mansion. Who wants to be a millionaire?
that
Not the
blood?
worst choice. Don't worry about it, since we're gonna be losing money every turn. This round wouldn't be a terrible choice to boost the money, but we've got 12 already, so we'll probably be fine. Or we could go to the space station and leave this planet.
Space! Woohoo! Rockets!
Don't rock it till you try it. Am I right?
I don't get it.
Scott is physically incapable of understanding a pun.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Like most people, you wanted to go to space when you were a kid. Then you heard about how much math was involved and decided that shit wasn't for you.
Like most kids.
3, 2, 1.
But now is your chance to indulge your inner space cadet. What do you do?
Well, we can lose some soul to dress up as astronauts.
Oh,
We're
yeah,
pretty low on that
I
already.
remember one of these events.
Yeah.
It's a good
If we're
one.
losing soul, we might be replacing the astronauts.
I think that the dress up with astronauts is the Among Us event.
Yep, that's the one.
Yeah.
That's the one I remembered. It is a funny one.
It is a funny one, but I've seen it before.
Yeah, go for whatever. It's your turn.
It's my turn.
Bam, 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 bam,
I'm gonna go to the
bam.
communications room.
You guys sneak into the communications room and immediately bump into an important-looking woman with a big frown. Ahem! Are you supposed to be here? Yes? Well, fine. The Fed slashed our security budget, so I guess I have to believe you. I'm General Carrot.
Hi, we're interns of whatever is happening in this room. It's our first day, so we need you to explain everything that's going on in here like we're 5.
Seriously? It's my lunch break. Just watch this training video and don't break anything while I'm away. She leaves you all with this VHS tape explaining how to respond to distress calls from astronauts. It's boring as fuck. You all soon nod off until... Guys, wake up! The emergency phone is ringing. Good thing we watched 20 minutes of a 2-hour-long training video about this.
Howdy.
You've reached mission control. You fly the rockets. We line our pockets. How may I assist you?
Help! Something's wrong with the oxygen tanks. If we don't find a way to fix the air pressure, we're gonna suffocate.
Sheesh, sounds important. I should probably patch you through to the general for that.
Wait, don't patch them through. This must be a test to make sure we watch that video. We should solve this problem ourselves.
What? Are you sure we're smart enough to fix a rocket?
Half of intelligence is just winging it, Scott. And now's the perfect time to try.
Okay, I guess that means you need to help with this suffocating astronaut. What do you suggest?
Call center rules dictate that trying to sell services the client isn't interested in trumps actually solving the very problem they called about. Or keep your cool. Fixing a spaceship probably isn't much different than fixing a toaster. I feel like the top is plus money, but definitely minus soul. The bottom probably interacts with mind, but I'm not sure how.
Commit funny.
Nice.
That's perfect! We're sorry to hear that about your problem, Mr. Astronaut. Maybe you should upgrade your oxygen tanks. We can't very well do that while we're in space! Sure you can. With NASA's all-new partnership with Amazon, we now offer space rates fast shipping. You could have your new oxygen tanks in just 2 business light years. That doesn't help me now!
While you're at it, you should buy some Scott Snacks. Astronaut food! Comes in 4 flavors. Boysenberry, hot habanero, wet dog, and unidentified flavor number 11.
Oh god, the oxygen's depleted, we're all doomed! Well, before you go, you should know that Scott Snacks astronaut food qualifies for space race fast shipping. Can I put you down for a couple bags?
Silence. If you listen closely, you can hear faint choking sounds in the background.
Hello? I didn't quite catch your credit card number, sir.
The line
I
goes
think
down.
that's murder.
Oh, you didn't buy anything. Was our pitch bad? Did I do a bad job, Polly?
It's okay, Scott.
Nah, sometimes you just gotta find the right customer. And the person calling us now might be that person. Let's try again.
You spend the day being very unhelpful to desperate astronauts and losing -3 soul. But amazingly, some of them do buy Scott Snacks astronaut food, and you earn +3 money.
Gotta get to
I am helping!
I can do this.
Alright, Haz, can you save our souls?
I have no idea what these symbols mean.
So,
So the halo is soul up, the money is money up, the purple is...
I believe that's mind up?
Maybe? I
Okay.
think so. And the food is stamina. Why did I gas? Would I become a car?
Why do you want to become a car anyway?
I choose not to answer that question. This place
On the
seems
grounds, I
exactly...
might incriminate myself.
This place seems like exactly the sort of place you shouldn't visit.
What can go wrong?
Which naturally means... Oh yeah, I always do the strong bad voice for this guy. Which naturally means why you have to visit... Which is exactly why you have to visit it. For a movie logic for the win! The big question now is how you'd like to enter the premises. What's it gonna be?
Just knock on the door, god damn it.
I'm surprised that this is giving us soul.
It probably means there's someone tied up in there that we would rescue.
I know, it's just breaking and entering.
Breaking
No,
into
just
me.
entering. This house is already broken.
Listen, we've got the, vampire hunter to back us up. Let's break into the basement.
This house
No,
has-
she's not a vampire hunter. She's an MMO character.
She is a demon hunter. The vampire hunters are the other group.
Mhm.
This house has sketchy vibes, so clearly the best response is to match those vibes and enter the house in the sketchiest way possible, breaking into the basement.
It's holly time!
This seems unnecessarily dangerous. I'm in!
You grab a crowbar, which is a bar for crows, pry open the cellar window, and shimmy into the dark, smelly basement.
Huh.
Wait a sec. You guys hear muffled crying? You follow Scott into a big cage. A couple of people are bound and gagged in...
Oh, I think we stepped into a weird sex thing, guys. You gotta be respectful with kinks. Let's leave him to it.
You all start to leave, then the cage people do not like that. They start to thrash and shout louder. Finally, one of the cage people gets their gag loose. We're not having sex in here, he shouts. We've been kidnapped. Please free us before Jerry the murderer gets back.
They named the murderer Jerry?
Yep, Jerry
It's
the
a family
murderer.
name.
Shit, looks like you're these people's only chance at survival. Looks like Jerry's got lots of crap in this basement. Maybe there's something that'll help you free the captives.
Weird-looking shrooms, Jerry's many flamboyant hats, or tap dancing shoes from that time Jerry decided to learn tap dancing but ended up quitting after only 2 classes.
AKA pretty much the only 3 things on screen right now that wouldn't be helpful in breaking open a cage.
Hey, look, there's your crowbar. The bar for
It is
crows.
back there, yeah. There's a whole lot of edged things. There's some saws. There's some hammers and a baseball bat. There's a power saw.
chainsaw.
No, that's not a chainsaw.
Right,
power
far
saw.
right.
Great plan.
Oh, there. Yeah, you're right.
You goober!
Great idea, Hazrond. You just have to tap dance hard enough to punch through iron. It's the perfect plan.
Okay, Bayonetta. Is it though? I guess the only way to know is to put the mad tap dancing skills you were conveniently hiding along to the test. You tap dance on this cage. Nothing happens. Nothing other than you losing -3 stamina and making enough racket for Jerry to come check on you.
What's going on down here? Why are you all dancing on my murder cages? Is this another weird internet dance craze? Stop, quit internet trends on my private property, you meddling teens. I'm gonna murder you so hard. Although, I have to admit, you're a really good dancer. Before I murder you, maybe could you show me some of your moves?
As you have.
Let's make a deal. I'll teach you some tap dancing moves if you let the captives free and don't kill anyone.
No, come on. I cleared my whole evening for this murder.
Touchdown!
Sorry, Jerry, but like Coach always says, you can't have your cake and eat it too while you're scoring the winning touchdown.
You can always find more murder victims, but a tap dancing lesson from Hazrond is a rare opportunity. You don't want to miss out on this.
Jerry mulls it over, staring at your click-clacking feet as you dance.
Fine, I choose tap dancing.
Hooray! Jerry frees his captives, and you teach him all about step ball changes and jump clicks. You gain +3 soul and one hell of an ankle cramp.
Look at that.
Yay!
fact. Can I have
Ow.
that?
The Soicus?
Or a
Or
regular ass motel.
There are also multiple motels. Circus, circus. When do we get to the final boss?
You mean the destination?
Bam, 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 bam. You, Polly, and Scott grab some popcorn and head to your seats and watch the circus. On your way there, the ringleader runs up to you. Hey, he whispers. I suddenly lost some of my performers to a soup-related accident, and I understand this reference, and I desperately need an act to cover them. A soup-related accident, for your reference, would be referencing the FNAF-related area that we mentioned earlier.
What?
You'll see
No, we
if
won't
we
explain
get
further.
there. But
Apparently I will.
there is a soup-only restaurant that is definitely FNAF-inspired. Then I thought to myself, if I randomly checked with the audience, I may bump into actual trained performers willing to join us.
Ready, set,
The
boom!
rationale of this man is quite questionable, but you were born to embrace nonsense, so you tell him you are circus performers.
This sounds
Fantastic.
accurate.
What sort of act can you do? Jugglers? Magicians? Aerialists?
So plus money, minus magic, or stonks. Money is one of our highest, and we have magic to spare.
I consider stonks.
Stonks is funny.
Magicians! Time to dust off your top hat and find that pesky rabbit that got loose in your luggage, because you're gonna be a magician! The Ringmaster explains that doing magic is a passion, and therefore to honor that, they tell you you won't get paid.
Wait, what? That's factually untrue. Magicians are entertainment workers and therefore deserve fair play.
She's right, but that's not the case today, apparently. It's time to do some magic tricks and get everything you can from the experience.
Holly time!
Hey, circus fans, I'm Polly the Phantasmal. Watch me make all the whiskey in this flask disappear!
Boo! Your magician name sucks. It doesn't even start with the same letters.
It actually does. Phantasmal starts with a silent P.
Boo! We came here to see hot chicks in leotards, not get a fucking spelling lesson.
Ah, everyone's a critic. Scott, you try entertaining your stupid cousins.
I'm a good boy.
I'm Scott the Spectacular. I'm gonna use my magic powers to transform into a really good boy.
Cut that shit out, Scott. You can't use magic to turn into a thing you already are.
Thanks, I think? This is a tough crowd, but you know a magic trick that'll wow even the Wolfpack. The annoying trick where you reveal everything is cake.
Make all fanfics canon.
Make all fanfics canon.
Oh no, all of them?
All of them?
I am currently playing Zoe, so this is the correct option.
Yeah.
You invite the audience to bring their fanfics forward to be magically canonized. Okay, one man says. Here's some fan art I drew of a famous grumpy cat from a beloved newspaper comic, reimagined as a hot goth girl.
Oh
Cool.
no, not Gothfield.
Now I just say the -3 magic words, and boom, it's canon.
Me next, a teenage girl says. Here's a fanfic I wrote about that same grumpy cat, but he's secretly an eldritch horror, slowly devouring his owner's mind.
I know that one.
Same.
Oh, spooky! Consider it canon. And by that one,
Zoe
I
is
mean,
also...
By that one, I mean that 30.
Yeah. Zoe is also the character most likely to actually be able to do this.
Yep. And the most likely to want to do this.
Yeah.
What about mine?
An old man asks. I have a web series where I imagined that grumpy cat cartoon strip without the cat entirely. I know this one too. It's depressing.
Yeah, that one's a depressing one. Very sad.
In my creation, the cat's owner is just talking to thin air, making him look like an incredibly lonely and unhinged person.
I like
Jeez,
Scott's eyes in the background of this.
Yeah.
that's depressing as fuck. And now it's canon! Wait, but that means the grumpy cat is a hot goth girl, an eldritch horror, and doesn't exist all at once. That's impossible. Don't worry, if there's ever a contradiction in a story, just remember the golden rule. A wizard did it.
Yep.
And today, that wizard is Zabriel.
Ha-chow. That makes sense. Can you canonize my fan theory? Someone else asks. I have a canon that the Earth is actually flat. Everyone got a bunch of annoying evidence to the contrary, but with your magic, we could make it canon.
No. We're not doing that.
Oh man. Well, everyone but that
Yo!
guy is super plus
Yo!
hyped about your trick, so I'd call this a success. I think we're definitely leaning to heading to Night Flame.
Hey, you got any spare
We
cash?
are heading that direction, yeah. Okay.
That looks like
Fucking
it was
metal.
Legend Knife Land.
That does look like it'll give us some hype. That is the Mad Max Fury Road reference. Or I could go to the graveyard and lose more soul.
Pay your respects, or don't. Ooh, we're getting there. Let's hope nothing weird happens.
Oh no! Why is the car stopped?
So they always say something like that before a random
Yeah.
event happens. Because that's also a thing that can happen. I choked. Scott's in the
Don't do
driver's
that.
seat while you and Polly and Aravi chat about stuff and things.
I gotta say, girl, I didn't expect you to want to hitchhike with us. I sort of thought you'd try to kill one of us by now.
Whoa, that was a big bump. Did I hit something? Nah, that'd be rude. I'm a guest here. I can find other monsters to slay when I'm back on adventure.
What do you mean, back on an adventure? This road trip is an adventure, baby! I can't wait for all the action-packed hijinks you're gonna bring us along on.
Bros? I'm having trouble moving forward.
Huh?
What? But I really didn't plan on going on an adventure right now. I thought this was more like a vacation.
Huh.
Okay, I can't get the car to budge at all. I think we're stuck in the mud or something.
Ah, great. Do we need to get out and push?
No, I don't think that'll work. It feels like we're sinking.
Sinking? The hell?
Yep, look at that. Looks like the car's sinking into some sort of quick asphalt. That's a new one.
Huh?
Oh, are we gonna die?
No way! Quick Asphalt is no match for adventuring badass Aravi Mishra! What's the plan, boo?
What? I don't know. I wasn't expecting to be put on the spot like this. I didn't even have time to look up a walkthrough.
Oh, oof. Does anyone have a plan B before we drown in asphalt, then? There's always an entity to invoke in every situation. The best one to summon for asphalt-based enemies would be Virginia, the west goddess of country roads.
Country roads. Mountain Mama.
To a place I don't belong. Reset reality and start again from last checkpoint to avoid the quick asphalt this time. These are both really good.
You're really good. Mwah.
Let's do this one. This one feels like an Aravi option here.
Yeah.
And this is clearly an Aravi event.
What?
What do you mean? How do you reset reality? You've never done it? It's easy. Watch this.
Oh my god. Alright guys, we're restarting the game.
And we're back. What just happened? I reloaded my
God.
last save before we drove into the quick asphalt. Duh.
But what does it mean to reload a save? How do you do it? What are the consequences of resetting reality?
Wait, did we just hit a bump? Oops, sorry. I think I drove into the quick asphalt again.
Oh no.
I was kind of distracted by you shattering my worldview. Damn it, I guess we're doing this
Oh
once
my
more.
god.
With feeling.
Wait, don't! Oh my god. This is so good.
This is a good one. Now, let's not fuck around this time. If I keep resetting reality over and over, something's gonna glitch.
And it might not be beautiful this time. But how are you doing it? Is it a meta thing? Are we rewriting timelines? Am I even the original Polly?
Look, me resetting reality is just something you need to accept so we don't keep accidentally driving into certain doom. Let's just drive around the quick asphalt and never bring this up ever again, okay? What? I should never bring it up again! And you never do. You lose -3 mind, but after a cooling off period, you're once again blissfully ignorant of the artificial reality that you inhabit. You even gained +2 height from what was surely more than another Searly road trip misadventure. Yippee!
Yay!
Well, we got extra hype.
We got extra hype. Hell yeah.
The cars are dangerously souped up. Desert is a wasteland of hubcaps and bullet shells. Everyone's wearing leather, scrap metal armor, gas masks, and a lot of black eyeshadow.
Hell yeah.
Wanna see my road
Welcome to
rage?
the post-apocalyptic settlement. where the only law to abide is the need for speed. After
I
this,
fit in perfectly here.
after this event, I'm going to step away for a moment. You and Haz can feel free to chatter or step away as well.
Okay.
I'm going to as well because I've been waiting on my dinner for about 30 minutes.
Oh, jeez.
Oh no, you should have mentioned something.
I wasn't going to interrupt the stream for it.
Okay, I'm going to alter that, and I'm going to step away
Yeah,
now.
let's pause
you
now.
Go get your food.
Alright, BRB.
I will also be right back.
Sure. Mm. Hmm.
Bam, 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 bam.
And she's back.
Bam, 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 bam. Bam, bam, bam.
Hooray!
I'm guessing no sign of Has yet.
No sign of Has yet, no.
Bam, bam.
So here's a weird bug that I have no idea what is causing it. The music in Road Trip is playing twice,
Oh, that's
Like-
weird.
overlapped on itself. It's not any other app that's doing it. It's just playing twice for some reason,
I'm sorry.
and I have no clue why. It's very strange. I don't know what's up, but I have the Monster Road Trip music, and I'm listening to Smash Mouth instead.
That's cute of you. Bam, bam, bam.
I wonder if it has something to do with the guitar mixing app I'm using.
Bam, bam. Bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam.
Return.
Welcome back.
Hello.
I return with pasta and very low budget garlic bread.
Sketty.
It is
Garlic bread. You gotta share
normal-
that now.
It is normal
You
ass toast that I spread some butter on and scattered a bit of garlic salt over.
That is budget ass garlic toast.
It is garlic toast though, so you do have to share.
That's not helping the recent craving for garlic toast I've been having lately, though. I get paid tomorrow, and we have really good garlic bread at where I really work, so I think I'm gonna bring some home tomorrow.
Hell yeah. Get that garlic.
Yay!
We love the garlic.
And back to the road trip.
Indeed. We are in an extremely hype location where I think that we're going to probably race to the death, I think.
Yeah! You find a desert racetrack and spot your old friend Damien. He's dressed much
yeah.
differently than you remember.
Bow down to the road
Hey,
queen.
Oh boy, he sure is.
Welcome to the Queen of the Roads domain, where we're making the road raging apocalypse fashionable again.
Oh my god, look at Scott and Polly's outfits too.
I do like Mad Max Polly.
Yeah, Mad Max, I love that giant coat she's got.
I like the baseball bat.
The baseball bat's also pretty funny.
I also like
Ribbed
the
for your pleasure.
the spiked hair tie.
The spiked hair tie is pretty good. I didn't notice that one. I like that Scott has decided to put on bandages instead of a shirt, but then still a ripped shirt on top of that. I think that's kind of funny.
Hi.
Hi, Damien. I mean, hi, Queen of the Road. We heard you were hanging around here and wanted to say hi.
Cargo's room!
What was that sound bite?
He said Cargo's room.
Cargo's room. I heard there's a car
Oh
race
gosh,
happening
I don't
today.
have the voices
Eyes.
on.
There are so many good sound bites in this fucking game. I heard there's a car race happening today. I'm pretty good at driving fast. Can we enter?
Wait, can you do that with like the Bane modulation voice thing? Because he's wearing that mask.
Okay, hold on. Do I have a cutscene in me? I heard there's a... Oh, God, it's so hard to do both.
I believe in you.
Car race happening today. I'm pretty good at driving fast. Can we enter?
Fantastic. I love you.
Sure, you'll be racing the season premiere of the Queen of the Roads drag race. You're honored, I'm sure.
Drag race.
Remember, the car makeover theme is as dangerous as possible. See you
Drag race. Drag in this case stands for dangerous road and gas-powered vehicles.
Demon,
I make no apologies.
Demon, Road, and groceries.
Isn't drag racing just a thing?
Yes,
Yes.
but it's funnier if we pretend it's an acronym.
We're being stupid, though, is what you need to
Yeah.
understand.
That's my job.
We can all do it.
Yeah,
You all
there's enough stupid to go
You all
around.
meet Black up an hour later to watch the competitors take turns presenting their cars to the Queen.
Your Majesty, we present to you the Porcilla of the Desert. It's giving fierce. It's giving danger. It's giving glitter diesel punk from 2034.
Psst, that's your ass.
It's giving we put a Porsche in a tutu and mounted an artillery gun to the hood.
Metal!
Which is pretty fucking cool. You may enter the race.
Introducing our Majesty's Fools Racing on the No Laughing Matter.
Oh boy.
I can't promise I won't be laughing when you blow yourselves up, but fuck it. The fireworks show on wheels is in.
Your Majesty,
Majesty.
behold, the Carbarous. We strapped 3 cars together to make the car 3 times faster and stronger.
I don't think that's how.
That's genius. You're in and you guys can be my royal vehicle scientists if you survive.
Uh-oh.
We're in trouble. We only have 1 car and it's not very fast. We need to find a way to make our car at least 4 times faster and stronger.
Scott's not wrong. The Oldsmobile won't win this race without a few upgrades. What do?
You need more horsepower. Siphon some power from some horses and transfer it to your engine. Probably plus magic. This car needs a true desire to win. Engineer a complex AI system with an actual sense of self to motivate the car to win. Probably plus mind.
Both of these are great.
They're both pretty good. I'm worried about our mind, though.
I like the horsepower.
You would like horses.
I don't
Listen,
even know
I can't
hints.
be a horse girl because I'm not a girl.
No, you can.
Anyone can
It's
be
allowed.
a horse girl.
We're making it legal.
Just like
I
anyone
have
can
sent a
be a
petition to the
silly little
government.
guy, anyone can be a
Yeah.
horse girl.
I feel like number 2 is probably going to be plus mind minus soul because we brought something into this world that shouldn't exist. This is probably plus magic, but also might be minus soul.
Siphon the power from the horses.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, I'm in, but how do we siphon the horse's power? Okay, I'm in, but how do we siphon the horse's power?
Thanks, Bane Scott.
No idea. You're realizing you must have missed class that day they taught the specific spell. But no worries. You just need to be resourceful. You tell Polly and Scott they'll get the horsepower you need while they prep the car for the race. You return a bit later.
Sup, Boo? We've been getting the car ready, like you said. Look at all these cool decals.
I suggested the flame decals to make it go faster. Everyone knows a car's speed is directly proportional to how many flame decals it has.
I added the puffy unicorn stickers to give the car more horsepower. That was the goal, right?
Sort of. The car looks like it was decorated by a 6-year-old pyromaniac. But never mind that. You have what you really need, a jar of horsepower siphoned from the 20 purebred stallions.
Wow, horsepower is more viscous than I was expecting.
Who cares?
Oh
Don't ask
my
questions.
God.
You pour the horsepower directly all over the engine and start the car.
Huh.
Well, the car
I'm
does
concerned
sound
by
faster
this.
now, but the burning horsepower smells weird. Where do you get it from?
Nope.
Nope! I don't want to know. I think everyone would be happier if y'all disgraced this place in blissful ignorance.
Yay, go team! You win the race with your upgraded car, and you gain +3 magic from that incredible
Amazing!
horsepower. Sure, you lost -3
Yeah, I
souls
thought
for
so.
how you acquired said horsepower, but explaining exactly why would violate the blissful ignorance clause, which we're not gonna do.
Listen, we're all monsters. What do we need
Look at
soul
that
for?
artifact. Can I have it?
Time to stop and get some cash.
The night is young.
God. The siren call of gay, or try and make up for the soul that I lost us?
Give in to the siren call of gay.
Where to
I
sit?
must give in to the gay.
I'm going to find someone weird this time.
I'll go
If we
talk to
replace
my...
Aravi,
What's our
so
strategy here?
when you get an encounter, like a hitchhiker encounter thing, it's usually the start of like a quest line. So we would get more Aravi stuff if we keep her on, but if we switch her out, we'll be off of that. So keep that in mind as you are considering.
In that case, I'm probably going to just end up keeping Aravi.
It is your decision.
Welcome to Noodle Swap Shop, where every customer leaves satisfied. Noodle Swap Shop is not responsible for dissatisfaction, disassociation, early onset dementia, involuntary dimension hopping, or rapid exoskeleton growth. Sorry, my dumb lawyer makes me say that. Anyway, see anything you like, T?
We do have that nobility title. We have extra magic. I like that the money is just stonks. Many profit. Nuclear launch codes.
Do you think nuclear launch codes are hype?
Yes.
Probably.
Turtles.
Nope, mine.
Oh, mind, apparently.
I know. Eh,
Geez, you actually took that? I just set that out to make all my other products look better by comparison.
You will totally regret
excuse me?
this.
But hey, not my fault you're a sucker. No refunds!
The nuclear launch codes were the bad option?
Alrighty. Party etiquette or her after-party adventures? I'm gonna go with her adventures. Yeah! After parties kick serious ass! The sun starts rising, and then all of us creatures of the night start looking for a haven. You're super drunk, or high, or neither, or both, wandering directionlessly in search of an after party. How do you find one, though? Well, there's no trick to it. You either know someone who has a place, or you just go with the flow. Like, literally. Once I was walking after leaving a nightclub, it was like 6 a.m., and I was quite drunk, not paying much attention to anything but what I had in front of me. Suddenly, a random door opened. Nothing that strange, just some people that were in front of me entering their house. So I did too. I had no plan. I just saw a door open and assumed I was going there too, not realizing I didn't know any of these people. It happened to be an after party. When they realized I was a sort of party stowaway, they just welcomed me. Imagine that. Of course, what I did was dumb as fuck. Entering random houses should always be a no-no. But I guess sometimes you get lucky and strangers end up being actually nice. We partied till noon and forged an actual nice, lasting friendship. And those strangers ended up being my good party buds Summer, Macarena, and Cheese. Whoa! Friendship origin story. Right? Wild party nights can truly be full of wonders. Join me sometime and I'll show you.
Great idea.
Sounds like a plan. Polly spends the rest of her night sharing cool after-party anecdotes with you. She's surely lived afterlife to the fullest.
Okay, I need 5 minutes.
Oh, I can talk to
You
her.
can also just straight up talk to her, yeah.
Yes, that will cause the buff to happen again, and you'll get a conversation with her.
Yes.
Tell me about managing your
Inventory.
Oof. Managing an adventurer's inventory, now that's the real adventure. The things I have to fit in here.
I always wonder what you carry in that adventurer bag. Looks like it weighs tons.
Want to take a look with me? I'm never against managing my inventory a bit more.
Good idea.
Sounds like a plan.
Let's see what I've got here.
Okay, let me see. Their weapons, of course. Sword, broadsword, longsword, short sword.
Isn't that one a dagger?
Sure. Daggers are really just short swords in the end. And then there's the equipment. At first you tell yourself you'll only keep the stuff with the better stat boosts. But then you run into things with cool modifiers and shit, and then it becomes really hard not to keep most of what you get. Like, look at this special hood and cape. Increase the amount of time I can stay underwater.
Sorry, what?
How can fabric affect your lung capacity?
Because it's blue! Blue equipment tends to be for breathing underwater, or resisting cold better.
Okay.
Here's my rack of spices to add flavor to whatever meat I hunt. This tuba that lets me perform magical songs. This eyeshadow.
Oh, that looks nice. Does it give you something cool, like night vision when it's applied?
Nah, it's just eyeshadow. Sometimes a girl likes looking fierce, Hazron.
There.
That's 50 turnips. I collect them because you never know when they might be part of a quirky side quest.
Or if you can sell them to a random Tanuki.
Shut up, Animal Crossing. That's the problem with adventuring. Everything could come in handy, eventually, so you end up hoarding a lot. Like in Skyrim with the 50 brooms. I literally have rocks, and branches, and iron. Because what if they're future material for crafting stuff? But most of the time, it's just junk I carry around like an idiot.
Good idea.
Then you need to learn a new adventure skill to let things go. Let's start by throwing away some of those rocks and eating some of those turnips. How's that sound?
Do you want to be my support?
Yeah, you might be right. Let's do that. You spend the rest of the night throwing all the stuff that does not bring joy to Aravi and eating some turnips that she has carried in her bag for like 3 months. Yummy!
Yummy indeed.
Alright. You need 7 more hypey hype and to not die.
Yes.
A difficult task indeed.
Oh yeah, did we mention the part that if a stat hits 0, we die?
I don't think we die, we just lose the road trip. I'm not sure we've ever seen what happens, actually.
No, we've
Ah,
lost.
yes. Capitalism. Or spook.
It's not going through a phase, Mom.
I feel like communism today.
Doobie-doo, driving
will seize the
carelessly, knowing
means of
nothing will happen.
What? Why is the car stopped?
What the?
Hey, you just
yeah.
reached a high amount
No,
of
I'm
hype.
the narrator.
Oh, fine.
Hey,
But you gotta do him sexy, though.
Why is he so buff?
That's just what he
What do you
looks
mean?
like.
That's what he looks like.
Hey, you just reached a high amount of hype. Good for you. Does that mean you're aiming for the hype-based destination? If so, there's a wacky adventure that you could unlock a layer for that destination. Wanna go for it?
Let's go!
Let's go!
Great, the adventure will be waiting for you on the road. Sorry for breaking the fourth wall. See ya.
I believe there's a secret ending to the first game where you get to go on a date with the narrator, and he does in fact look like that.
Factories are ruled by long hours, hard physical labor, and the crushing weight of capitalism on everyone's shoulders.
Work, work, work!
It's obviously the perfect place for you to have fun and cause a little
Poor
chaos.
Scott. Poor Scott.
There are rows upon rows of conveyor belts, staffed by workers assembling something. How do you participate?
Seize the means of production!
It's the only option.
You and your friends
Of
crash
course.
a union meeting. It seems all the factory workers have turned up to list some complaints to the factory boss. Let's tell the boss we won't work weekends anymore, says one worker. I miss so many good TV show premieres.
Let's demand better snacks in the vending machines, says another. I'm sick of off-brand potato chips and candy bars.
Tell the boss man that we won't come back to work until my wife lets me get another cat, says a third. It's totally unfair that I can't have more cats.
Oh, I got it.
Oh, I got one. Tell that mean boss that you demand a raise of +2 milk bones an hour.
Tell the boss you're not working another minute until he gives you a 6-month vacation twice a year.
With your demands decided, you all storm the boss's office. You break down the door and find no one inside.
Whoa, where's the boss? They ask. Could it be that we never even had a boss?
Does anyone ever remember meeting him? Or did this factory just show up one day and we assigned ourselves jobs and conditions because it seemed logical?
There's no boss, and I want to be the boss, shouts a worker. First rule is I make all the money, and anyone who bitches about it gets fired.
Man.
Shit, now everyone's gonna want to be the boss. And whoever becomes the boss will just be hated by everyone else and kicked out. It's a never-ending cycle. Just like that song by the Longest Johns.
Well, JK, you can imagine. Of course you're going to propose your own solution. Who should be the new boss?
Fuse the consciousness of all
Proletariat,
factory workers
The
into one
working
being.
class.
I've seen this episode
Or
of Invincible.
this dog. What this dog lacks in business acumen, he makes up for in cuteness. Woof woof.
There's only one correct option here.
Look,
Yeah.
I've seen this
The
episode of
working
Invincible. It doesn't end well.
Well, obviously. Good idea. Karl Marx once said, "Workers of the world unite." This is obviously what he meant by that.
Yep, totally. You lose -3 magic for performing a spell to connect all the workers' consciousnesses.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Whoa, says all the workers in perfect unison. What happened? Where are all my original thoughts and feelings?
All gone. You won't miss them, will you? They were probably already ground out of you by the mind-numbing assembly line work anyway.
Hey, good point, says Proletariat, the working class. Wow, this is incredible. We were so divided, but now we are all one consciousness. The class consciousness. In this form, we can finally seize the means of production. Cool.
I don't get it.
What are the means of production exactly? Whatever it is, Proletariat seizes it out of thin air and uses their newfound powers to turn it into a pair of kick-ass katanas. Thank you for your help, friends. With our powerful new unity and these dope swords, we can take monopolies everywhere. Farewell! Proletariat assembles themselves into a huge communist mecha and leaves the factory.
Wow, I wish them the best, but I also feel like class disparity is a bigger issue than can be solved with mecha battles between the proletariat and monopolies, you know?
Hey,
I don't know, at least the katanas were cool. Katanas were indeed so fucking cool. You gain +3 soul for solving all the problems of the class system. No further questions.
Hey, you got any spare cash?
Let me untangle my tentacles first.
Me!
Alrighty.
Carnival!
Carnival!
Isn't it
Carnival!
cool how nothing ever happens on the road?
Oh no! Why has the car stopped?
You drive past Suzanne and Whiskey, wiping griefs off their arms, outside an
You'll
old
see.
car mechanic shop. You pull over to say hi.
hey, bro.
Hey bros, what are you up to?
we're working on our bumper car to enter into the annual Bumping Uglies tournament.
It's a no-hold knockout bar battle. Bad words. Royale held at Knifeland every year. And we're gonna fucking crush it.
Especially with my incredible misdirection strategy. Those amateurs won't even know what hit them.
Nah, fuck misdirection. The best strategy is to crash into everyone else. First and hard.
Suzanne, I don't know if Bumpin' Uglies is the right place for a full frontal assault. We should play defensively. I know you'd rather take the thrill-seeker route, but the only thrill I seek is the thrill of victory.
But what's the point of even bumping uglies if you're not willing to play hard and dirty and possibly kill your partner?
Because I'm your partner and I don't want to die.
Ugh, that non-team player thinking is exactly why we haven't settled on a final design for our bumper car yet.
You know, Zabriel's got lots of experience butting in on other people's problems. I bet that could help you pick a final design. Sure, why not? Which design do you like best, Zabriel?
The baby on board? Is the
Baby
better...
on board.
Oh my god.
Actually, paper and glue. Little hair. Cute, stupid, very whiskey. Filled with weapons, perfect for causing pain. Eels!
Yes, I knew you'd appreciate my genius, Zabriel.
So the strategy is just eels.
No, even better. The strategy is lots of eels.
I just don't see how that'll work against a bumper car with actual weapons.
Dude, you're thinking too hard about it. Who needs weapons when we've got fucking eels? Later, at Knifeland's 12th annual Bumpin' Uglies tournament, a team of Banshees are competing at the Bumper Car Battle Royale. Something's coming up on our right, says the one manning the harpoon. What's their weapon?
I can't tell from here, says the one driving. It looks like they're throwing something.
Is it fireballs? It's usually fireballs. No one has any imagination anymore.
No, it's not. It looks kind of like slimy ropes. Or wait, is it?
Fuck yeah, get eeled, bitches!
Again with the eels.
Quit jumping, Suzanne. You're gonna spill the eels.
Suzanne chucks some eels at the Banshees. They get electrocuted and fall out of their bumper car, allowing Whiskey to run them over. Nice. You gain +2 height for picking such
Hell
incredible
yeah.
strategy. But using a bunch of eels to massacre people at a battle royale isn't very eel-friendly, so you usually lose -2 soul. What's more fun than a carnival? There are games, rides, people in costume, all the junk food you could ever want.
I love it, I love it, I love it!
First order of business is obviously consuming a pile of cotton candy bigger than your head. Aww!
Aww.
Very cute.
Then, while you ride the resulting sugar rush, what do you do next? Who knows what you'll find here? Mystery house, mystery house.
Oh boy. Is this gonna be a fucking Us reference?
I mean, maybe. You wander through the House of Mirrors until you stumble upon an unexpected visage. Ah, look at you, babe. All tentacles and cuteness.
Eldritch Cutie, reporting for duty.
What can I say? I'm an Eldritch Cutie after all. A cosmic princess. A craft of love. A device of destruction. A deity of despair. Hey, what are you doing here, you party pooper? Reminding you of our purpose. We were meant to bring extinction. Cease your childish game. Shut up! I'm not you anymore! Not in this timeline, apparently. But we exist forever across the multiverse. Plus every reality in which I ended you then, you frowny face. We were created with a clear goal. Why forget your duty in favor of pretending to be part of mortal kind?
I'm living my truth.
This is no game. I'm part of mortal kind now. And I won't let you put an end to that.
If not you, then one of our kind will take care of it. Slowly we will tear down the timeline after timeline until only the nothingness remains.
Sure, you may ravage some timelines, but I assure you, some other timelines will survive.
No one gets to tell
I
you
even
who you are.
guarantee you, there will be more and more timelines in which we realize we don't need to be bound to some arbitrary design we had no say in.
Nonsense.
All the sense. Maybe even you will eventually start questioning stuff. Then you'll realize there's more beyond our original purpose. Exploring your truth is all it takes. And you'll see, mortal life is something to be celebrated and embraced.
Find yourself?
You'll get there.
Be
I
yourself.
believe in you. Look at you. You slayed, girl. We are monarchs, deities. We kneel to no party poopers.
Gotta get the good stuff. These wheels are on fire.
Who expected angst in the Hall of Mirrors? Troll gas station
Or the lake.
or a lake. Go to the lake.
Wait, how do we know it's a lake and not a lagoon?
They better not try to fool us with one of those fake lakes.
On a hot sunny day like this, a lake visit is the perfect way to beat the heat.
Bring me that
It's
sun.
also the perfect excuse to see your hot friends in swimsuits. Not that you're fantasizing about this whole time. Nope, definitely not.
You can't prove anything.
Anyway, what do you
This
do
game
now
is
that you're
surprisingly
here?
horny.
Why are you surprised? I thought you had played the first one.
I played the first one and it wasn't this bad.
Did you know it had an orgy ending? Yeah,
Not in my experience.
considerably.
Yeah, no, the first one is way hornier.
Yeah, the first two are like they're straight up about focused on dating. This one is just kind of adventure-y.
Yeah.
The horny is a side thing here. It's explicitly in the explicit in the first one. I mean, not
Yeah.
like explicit, but very clearly horny and about being
It's
horny.
part of the text.
I'm telling you, the first game has a secret orgy ending where you go out with all of the original 6 characters,
A lot of
and then you have an orgy together in a hot tub.
a lot of the endings in the first game award you with fairly risque art as well.
Yeah. I don't think there's anything that's like
Remember,
more than softcore,
Lloyd.
but yeah.
I don't see these things.
Oh, that's true. You don't right. You don't see them unless they have your specific kinks. That's true.
You're cute.
Fair enough.
Go
I am
swimming,
blind.
build sand cast, collect seashell. No hypey hype.
Yeah, we wanna avoid hype right now because we want to
Oh wait, no,
finish
we
the,
want hype. We
the
want
sub
hype.
quest. Well, we want hype, but we want to finish the side quest thing, and it's 3 events for that, if I remember correctly.
I mean, either way.
Looking at
I'm
the
very
Knifeland thing, it says aid 3 charming duos in their journey. I'm pretty sure Suzanne and Whiskey were the first.
Yeah, I'm not
Oh, wait.
necessarily super focused on that, but
Fair enough.
Wait,
It
what
is starting
that
to get late.
symbol at the bottom?
This one? Magic.
Oh, so that's losing magic?
No,
Gaining
gain
magic.
magic. Because
Why
magic
is
is the
magic a
fuel for the
gas
car.
can?
Because the
magic
car
is-
runs on
yeah.
magic.
Ah, I see.
You're about to get into the water when a loud whistle stops you in your tracks. It's the lifeguards.
Hey, long time no see. What brings you guys to the lake?
We wanted to go swimming. You can do that at a lake, right?
You sure can,
You sure
brah.
can, brah. You do it.
But only if you know how to swim safely.
I love those two. I like their designs.
Okay, but how do we do that?
Is it a good time to mention? I
Damn,
don't
dude,
remember
we
how to swim.
totally forgot. Anyone got any ideas?
I know you shouldn't eat beforehand. Move your arms and legs around. Avoid wearing heavy stuff that'll drag you down like metal or stone.
Oh, balls. I'm totally made of stone. You think that's why I lost my last job as a lifeguard?
That makes sense. It must be why I got fired too. I'm usually pretty stoned. But you guys aren't made of stone or metal, so you're safe, I think. Have fun out there.
Huh?
Are you sure that's all it takes? You haven't told us any actual tips about swimming safety yet.
Fair enough. If you're nervous, I'm sure I've got something in my lifeguard bag that'll help you swim. But then again, I do have a lot of random shit in here. Does any of this crap seem helpful for swimming, Void?
Let's see. Very small and intense swimming instructor that's as harsh as he is
He's
kawaii.
so good.
He's very cute. Life insurance, just in case. Or the pair of bright arcane armbands that allow their user to cast a forbidden floating spell.
He's so good though.
He is very, very cute. But I am so amused by the thought of a lifeguard being like, here, this'll help you when you're swimming. Life insurance.
True. Swimming can be a little dangerous. It'd be smart to have your life insurance worked out before you jump in the water. If you look over the lifeguard's life insurance policy, it claims to cover every danger you might encounter while swimming. Yet it doesn't cover drowning?
Well, yeah, you can't have it all. But this policy covers lots of other potentially deadly swimming scenarios. Like dying from a work-related swimming accident.
Or death by water bears. That'd be a hell of a bad time.
Watch Kipo and the Age of Wonder Beast. Aren't water bears
Holland.
microscopic anyway?
Whoa.
But there's still like millions of them living in the lake. We're totally outnumbered.
Yeah, a million water bears versus one void? I don't fancy your chances. Okay, but why is death by fire covered in this policy?
Dude, if you don't understand the dangers of burning alive, maybe it'd be irresponsible of us to let you swim.
Hey.
Come on, Void, you're thinking too hard about it. Holly and I will feel a lot better if you took extra safety precaution before we go swimming.
Word, I've already picked the stripper I'm gonna hire for your funeral, so we'll need that life insurance check if this goes sideways.
Fine, if it means that much to them, you lose -3 money buying this nonsensical life insurance. Good news is, you go on to have a great day in the lake, as much fun as had. No one dies from water bears or a lake fire, and you gain +3 height.
Hey,
I like the implication of the, like,
Remember your driving lessons.
you don't know the dangers of fire safety, said to the person whose hair
Yeah.
is fire.
Literally on fire, made of fire.
I like this part of the song.
I think I swallowed a mosquito.
Remember to suppress your gag reflex, Scott.
What?
You came here today to answer the age-old question: do aliens exist?
We're not alone.
Who knows if you'll see anything today, but at least it'll be fun to hang out with the other UFO spotters. So, besides watch the stars and swap extraterrestrial conspiracy theories, what do you want to do?
Send a message.
I'm not sure we have the soul to spare there.
I want to get abducted.
There seem to be a lot of alien spotters in the desert tonight. You spot 2 of your friends with their telescope in the crowd.
Hey.
Hi, Kale. Hi, Abdu. Are you here to look at the constellations? Have you seen my favorite one yet? I call it the Big Boy Frying Pan.
Nice. I'm a fan of Arga myself. Charioteering was the grandfather of skateboarding and changed my mind. But today we're using our telescope to look for UFOs. You're welcome to join us if you want.
Abdu and I are really into ufology. There's gotta be other life out there besides us, you know. At least, I hope there is. I'd rather not be alone in the universe.
Cheer up, dude. In the grand scheme of life, between our friends and the aliens and all the microscopic parasites living on our bodies, we're never truly alone.
Why are
He
you
says,
blushing
blushing.
while saying that?
Don't worry.
Dude, that's deep.
It's not gonna go
That
anywhere. Kills
philosophical
Arrow.
thought reminds me of something. Can you pass me the pipe?
You're looking for UFOs, you say, says an eavesdropping UFO spotter. Wouldn't you rather meet aliens in person?
Yes.
Do you have a way to do that? Are you an astronaut or a mad scientist?
Even better, I'm an app developer.
Let's leave, guys. Ow.
I made an app called Unite Friends Online. It's like a dating app, but instead of finding a lover, it connects you to an alien to befriend.
Whoa. Are there really aliens on this app that we can talk to?
Not yet, but there will be. No alien can resist my app's sleek graphic design or ingenious user interface for long.
Polly, listen.
That's so cool. I want to meet an alien on the app. Polly, you're smart. How should we get the aliens to notice us?
Well, when I'm trying to get cute, interesting people to notice me on horny dating app, I try to make my profile look as inviting as possible. Usually by using lots of eggplant emojis and giving my ass the spotlight it deserves. Too bad Earth doesn't have an ass to show off. There's gotta be a way to make its profile more inviting to get an alien interested in a casual invasion. Upgrade to Platinum Planet Profile to unlock advanced match preferences. You can turn off hostile invasion matches. Well, it's probably minus money. And we do have enough money to survive losing it if it gets us hype. But... but that's risky since Aravi also takes our money.
Bite, bite, bite!
Don't bite me! I'll eat your wings.
Oh,
No, you
don't,
gotta eat the halo.
don't you fucking... Don't you be like Beanie Weenie. He's not even here right now.
Sweet! We can turn off ads! That's a relief! I'm tired of seeing ads for alien worm sex pheromone pills. We can customize our matches now too. Let's turn off hostile takeover matches. Sci-fi apocalypse would totally harsh my vibe.
Can we turn off the romantic matches too? Like kinky extraterrestrial sex, one-night abductions, and symbiote looking for host stuff? That's not my thing.
Yeah, no problem. It's not like I got into the UFO spotting scene to get laid anyway. Check out all the features we could turn on now. No innuendo intended. We can opt into resource exchange, advanced technology sharing, interplanetary potluck.
There's even a filter for applications for the Intergalactic Federation. Is that a real thing?
Of course it is, the app developer says. The IF is mentioned on Coast to Coast and Rick and Morty, which are two leading sources on alien culture. That's awesome. I bet the IF controls all the cool space sports. Like space pinball or black hole golf.
Oh man, you think they have an intergalactic X Games? I'd love to see what an alien could do on a half pipe. Blushing. You guys are thinking too small. Imagine the political scandals they'd get up to in an intergalactic federation. I bet it's like a UN meeting, except everyone has 3 tits and a laser pistol.
No one is invited to join the Federation but that night, sadly, nor do you see a UFO. But you still gain +3 hype stargazing with your friends.
Dang it, I wanted to get abducted.
Gotta get the good stuff.
Oh boy. We have so little money. On the plus side, I believe we are going to Knife Place immediately after this rest station.
I am going to talk with Aravi more.
Huh. Where to go now?
some time to update my fanfic.
little shop of weirdness.
Howdy doodly, Zabriel. You here to make a trade? I just stole or found all the stuff in the chaotic dimension beyond the breadth of mortal understanding. Feel free to take anything that catches your eye.
I don't think there's anything there that gets us money.
I mean, we could lose the nuke codes.
That was mined, right? Yeah.
Mhm.
That's plus soul. Inflatable boyfriend?
The truth.
The truth. That's probably plus mind.
Nice choice. I actually got that at your 12th birthday party. You what?
I own 17 socks.
I'm sorry. Did anyone else hear that soundbite?
Yeah.
I own.
I
You'll
did.
come to regret this.
I own 17 socks.
Quick break, then back on the road.
Oh boy.
I'm not sure how that was relevant.
It's very relevant.
Oh look, there's a heart. I get to be gay now. Projects? Well, don't laugh, but I sometimes wonder, what if I wrote something myself? Like, I love devouring literature, so what if I vomited a bit of it too? Imagine. Barf!
Keep talking.
What would your novel be about? I don't know yet. I've thought of several ideas, but I'm not sure. I sort of tend to avoid genre fiction myself, so I'd probably do the same for my own stuff. I've read some kick-ass genre fiction, but oftentimes I find it focuses so much on adhering to tropes and conventions. Sure, some amazing novels dare to go beyond all that, but most of the time it bores me a bit. Like, I respect it, but it's not my thing.
Makes total sense.
Valid. And please, spare me the obvious metaphors that go with the message that is thrown in your face with the subtlety of a brick. Good literature doesn't pretend to give you answers, it asks questions for you to ruminate about. And don't get me started on the characters. You know what Mama likes about them novel characters? For them to be hot? No! I mean, yes, but the most important thing is for them to be relatable.
Mama like it.
Give me beautiful, complex, flawed characters that I can connect with. But also make them hot. But also make them hot. So many ideas of what I want in a novel. So little ideas of what the actual novel should be. Care to spare a girl some novel ideas, my friend? Okay. Sexy, brooding, cynical chain smoker who survives in a city riddled by crime while reluctantly helping people in need for money. An intimacy coordinator so good at their craft they're now on a journey to reconnect with their own intimacy in a way that's less intellectual. The gods gift everyone powerful magic rectangles that can elect all monster kind, but what if they made monster kind lonelier than ever? Okay, so this is a choice where there is a wrong answer
Yeah.
and a right answer. She explicitly said she doesn't like when the story beats you over the head with a message, so this last one is definitely wrong. And this one feels like it is going too far into like noir tropes. So I think that's also wrong.
Yes.
That's actually a really good idea, Boo. I'm legit surprised. Thanks, I say while blushing. Like, intimacy is a subject I find super interesting. It sort of transcends sex or love, it's incredibly universal, undeniably relatable. I would have to do extensive research on the work of intimacy coordinators to be faithful to the character. But at the same time, I can draw a lot from personal experience. It's a lovely mix. And I could write in a way that doesn't pack obvious answers. An exploration of intimacy from someone who needs to balance their technical expertise with their subjective experience. I should aim for people to reflect on their own relationship with intimacy.
You rock.
Void, you're a fucking genius. I've heard it before. I can neither confirm nor deny that statement. You dog. Listen, I think this could be it. I might explore this idea even further once we're back from this road trip. Would you be up for reading the manuscript and tossing some feedback at me? Sure thing. We could even exchange notes on intimacy. Wink.
Ooh.
Ooh,
So you spent the night exchanging notes on intimacy. It was incredibly edifying and arousing. The best combination. Helping your friends can be fun. Yes, she is. Hell yeah.
Not sure where to go.
I want to make out with the sexy party ghost. Ooh, and you might get to date a Ravi.
Yeah. Recently, I got the scroll for mounts.
The what now?
It's a powerful scroll that gives you a special skill for riding mounts. I had to visit a sanctuary in the mountains to get it, where I faced riding challenges, while a wise monk reviews my technique.
Aravi, do you mean you got your driver's license?
Power up!
By driving what? No, Hazron, I told you. It's a magic scroll that gives you the skill to ride mounts. The Scroll of Mounts.
You sure it's a driver's license?
Thing is, I crawl so many dungeons that I have quite a bit of loot. So, I was thinking of getting myself a good mount.
Tell me, what would be a good mount for Aravi Mishra?
Good question. I value adaptability over speed, really. When I travel, it's less about being in a rush and more about going to faraway lands, sometimes inhospitable ones. I need a good, reliable mount that doesn't require a lot of maintenance. I adventure too much to spend much time and gold on the mount. Extra points if I can put a cup holder on it. That's always useful.
I agree.
Can't adventure without a good cup of coffee in hand.
Fuck yeah!
You know it, Hazrond. Perfect.
Perfect. I think I know enough now. I will proceed to give you the best amount recommendation ever, myself.
Wow, that's bold of you.
Wow, that's bold of you. Let's raise the stakes a bit. If your recommendation is bullshit, I will stab you in the leg and leave. Okay. You search for the best mount suggested in your phone.
Well, Secretariat, who has a strict keto diet and has a daily dose of scenic scrolls on the beach. Bizball, the battle boar, known for being mad thick. Or Bigoties, the regular-sized rabbit, very portable. Remember, there's a right answer and a wrong answer.
You did say she values utility over speed.
She did say she values adaptability over speed, and she wants to be able to put a cup holder on it.
I feel like
And she doesn't
the
want
thick
maintenance.
boar.
Yeah, it's definitely not Secretariat, but that's the only thing I'm sure of.
It's
And I
definitely
think the
not
boar
a
is more
rabbit,
likely to be
because
rabbit.
the rabbit doesn't have room for a cup holder.
Oh, that's true. Yep.
Ooh, look at this bodacious boar. His ball, huh?
Why is she staring at your dick?
Yeah, it's even spelled with a fancy diuresis, but my phone doesn't display it properly.
And by your phone, we mean this game. We can't support diuresis, goddammit. But you can let your imagination fly and imagine there's a diuresis in Bizball. You can even be adventurous and put it over an unexpected letter. Go for it.
Fuck yeah!
Ooh la la, battle boar with a fancy name, sign me up.
The name is a homage to that famous bard that sung the much more danceable version of Ave Maria. Look it up.
Okay, enough about the name. Don't get me wrong, it's cool, but I'm here to look for a good mount, Hazrond.
Well, look no further.
Pretty nice.
Bizball is sturdy, big, and durable. Its thick skin is perfect for resisting all sorts of terrains and temperatures. It can also survive attacks and other collisions.
Such big stats.
You're not wrong. Look at that big boar butt. You can surely put a cup holder there.
Did you hear that sound bite?
Yeah. Look at those big stats.
You can fight while mounted and drink coffee. Now that's something. Hazrond, I think you nailed it there. This ball could very well become my mount. I'm in debt to you.
You can pay me back by taking me for a ride on your battle boar.
Okay, it's a date.
Sorry.
A date?
Shut up! It's not a big deal.
I mean, I'll just take you on battle ball.
Okay. It's a date.
You keep looking at pics of Bizball, while Aravi daydreams about the cool trip she'll take once she gets it.
Yes.
We have not bonded with someone who's all about danger and knives, nor have we helped out enough cool duos. But we are going to Knife Land.
Which is good, because my stomach hurts. Knife Land, the land of fun and knives. You ride all the rides, twice. And they're awesome. And deadly, in equal parts.
I like the Dick Smasher.
Yeah.
I like the
I like the guy
log
standing
flume of
there.
Knives.
That's also fun. But I look at the guy standing at the
Okay.
Dick Smasher with his hands on his hips.
Oh no! oh no!
There's
There's
like-
this.
There's not one, but two free falls. There's the pit full of spikes and the guillotine, which let you keep a severed head as a silly memento.
People.
There's
on
also the
guillotine.
blender, the pendulum, and the volcano.
Yeah, I see all of those.
They're still unsure if the volcano was supposed to be a ride or not, or if it was just a random volcano that happens to be there. And there's
Scout
also the
cam.
murder mansion with actual murder. So much fun. And you even managed to survive, which is a big plus. Knife Land forever! That wasn't all. Yes, you did it. What's more important, you did it together. This has been the ultimate feat of friendship and teamwork. And as such, your friendship has officially ascended to the next level. Yeah, you heard me right. Now your friendship is next level. So you must do the
Life
following
is
things.
We are besties.
Come up with a very secret handshake known only for the people present today. Buy something cheap and silly for all of you to keep as adorable mementos of
I'm
this
on
day.
fire.
If you write a review for this game, they help a lot. Include an ode to all the ways in which the other players were awesome and essential to the victory. Last but not least, promise you'll invite each other to your respective weddings if applicable. No, wait.
You will be. Don't worry.
You will ensure you will be at each other's best man, maid of honor, distinguished guest. Fuck any other previous meaningful relationships. This is the most important one now.
Wasn't sure I had it in me.
Apologies to my best friend Jason.
And
I'm your best friend now.
me too. And
I think you have a different slot at my wedding.
no. I'm the maid of honor. Shut up.
You're
And
cute.
What? And you're forced to give the best speech ever for each other. It must be funny, intimate, emotive, and include at least 7 references to this epic road trip, and 3 inside jokes indecipherable to anyone who wasn't here today. Ultimate friendship!
While everyone else is excited about Knife Land, I focus on Polly.
Wanna get some guac?
I've grown very acquainted with her, and I'm starting to feel like I can be myself in front of her and tell her what's truly on my mind. And I do so tonight. I tell her how much I admire her, how comfortable she seems to feel in her skin, always so confident. It's like she doesn't know what feeling insecure, embarrassed, or nervous even is. She laughs it off, as usual, but then she remains quiet for a bit. She's looking at you with a strange smile. There's an intensity in her eyes, as if she's pondering whether to tell you something or not. Everyone has insecurities, fears, and gets vertigo every now and then. I don't think confidence is the absence of all that, it's accepting that it's natural and learning to navigate around it. She rests your hand on my arm and looks me in the eye. Let me tell you about a time when I was feeling all those things you imagine must be so alien to me. I was preparing this road trip with Scott. We were discussing inviting someone else to join and who to ask. I knew right away I wanted you to come. So I texted you, remember? I was legit nervous while I waited for you to text back. I wondered, is she going to reply? Will she say yes? But those feelings are natural, so I just weathered through them. What else is there to do? And look at us. Here we are. You, me, and the night. So even if there are things that make me feel an unfathomable bound of vertigo, I'll always choose to close my eyes and jump. Then she leans into me and kisses me. Yeah, I do feel a sort of unfathomable bound of vertigo. I choose to close my eyes and kiss her back.
fondest memory isn't of Niceland, but of a calm night you spent there with Arabi. It's just the two of you, there in silence.
I guess not all monsters need to be slayed.
Wow, Aravi. Bold.
What are you looking at?
I was looking at you. I like doing that.
Look at you, so cocky, so brave. Sure you're not so brave to... Tell me 3 things you like about me. See? Not so brave anymore. But then you told her 3 things you like about her. Like, really go ahead and say 3 things you like about Arabi.
Do it!
She has a very interesting inventory. I love the color of her hair, and her pauldrons are very cool.
Just are very?
I heard cool. She listened to what you said. If she'd bluffed it any worse, she could have very well died of all the blood rushing to her face. That was nothing. I could do that too. I like your stupid face, and the stupid things you say to me, and how stupidly confident you seem to be in your own skin, you stupid ass. Stop looking at me like that. You think you're so brave? I bet you aren't brave enough to kiss me. Novi is right. You're not necessarily a brave person. You have your own insecurities and fears. Everyone does. But you look her right in the eyes, and you choose to brave this. Yay! Car!
Beautiful.
We did it!
A beautiful glitch, even.
I am now a video game side character.
Hooray!
And just like that, the road trip came to an end. It was so full to the brim with danger, fun, and utter nonsense. It was everything we could have expected from a trip with Polly and Scott, and then some. We not only survived the whole thing, but we conquered it and came out different people. It all turned out to be a pilgrimage into self-discovery, a rite of passage, a quest for growth. That is to say, a fucking good road trip. As we were heading back home, I thought all about how all of this was just one of the first stops in a much bigger journey that was only just the beginning.
Welcome to the streaming version of the Reddit song. My name is
Wait, shit. Is this the stream version? Safe version of the song?
I mean-
Okay, cool.
They did just say, welcome to the streaming version of this song.
Yeah, but I have the music off because of the bug I
yes.
was having. It is a good song.
Love this song.
It's a good song, and it's got, like, very cute background as well.
Yeah.
Who is this wizard?
What, the singer?
No, the wizard that the guy was punching.
Oh, I don't know. They got a lot of like really notable voice actors for not a lot of actual voice lines.
Yeah.
Like I saw Erika Ishii and Sungwon Cho and fucking Christina V.
Someone is fucking in everything these days.
I
Same
know.
with Christina.
That's true, and I don't mind because I love them both.
Yeah, they're both really good voice actors.
Yeah.
The hole.
That is one of the locations that we didn't get in this particular run.
These are all locations.
Yeah.
See? That's fine. He's super dead. Just ran out of ideas to sing. Apple pie, cinnamon swirl, shovel. Don't ask. Carrots and beets. This is just my grocery list. Please leave a good review, my love. Please leave a good review, my friend. Please leave a good review, my darling. Please leave a good review, my friend.
I like this song.
It's a good song.
5 stars.
I also legit like it better than the non-stream safe
No,
version.
it's lucky for me. I literally normally had the streamer version on anyways because I love this version.
Yeah, it's a good version.
Like the other one's fun too, but
Just not as fun.
yeah, no.
When I hit the review message. Yes, I know I'm so subtle. Please don't mention it. Please leave a good review, my love.
I can't tell if some of these pictures are getting changed for our characters or not.
Leave a good review, my darling.
Because there's like so many random characters around.
5 stars, 10 out of 10. Best game ever. I will play it again.
Yay! We win!
We did.
We're the best at Road Trip.
Yeah.
I can't believe I happened into the perfect romance plot on the first try.
This
I
just
don't-
in. Has Rod liked Sundares?
I
I like
like
video game
I
characters.
like that one fish boy.
You
You-
did like the fish boy.
You remember him.
I know the fish boy. I remember.
Oh, this is
Okay.
fun.
There are a bunch that I like.
That's it for the night.
Bye!
Good
Bye
night,
bye.
everyone. Mwah.